I already told you, Philip. I'm just not ready for that.
Beth, I wouldn't push you if I didn't think this was the best thing for you.
I realize that.
Listen to me. I promise you you'll regret not accepting that award. You, better than anyone, knew how much Lou Jack's music meant to him.
I know how much it meant to me.
Yeah, that's it. That's the quote I'm looking for.
Lou Jack? Is that a new song?
Yeah, just finished it. You were gonna love it, sweetheart. I wrote it just for you.
You say that about all the songs you write.
Sure I do, because it's true.
Is it because you're afraid?
Huh?
Is it because you're afraid of going tonight?
Yeah, I guess that's part of it.
Beth, you've come so far, you can't go back now.
To what?
When I first met you, you were afraid of everything.
That's because of Bradley.
Yeah, and you built a wall around yourself. A wall I tried to break through.
Well, you did, to an extent.
Yeah, but then I put you up on a pedestal. Well, that was a different kind of cage. You didn't want that either.
No.
Beth, Lou Jack, he freed you. He was so strong and so direct, so honest.
Yeah, and he taught me to be the same. He taught me to fight back.
Yeah. He was a hell of a fighter, all right.
He was. If he'd had a chance with that explosion, half a chance, I know he would have made it. Lou Jack?
Yeah, sweetheart.
Were you always brave, even as a child? I mean, it must have been hard growing up alone.
I survived. Anyway, that's ancient history.
You always say that.
You think I'm holding out on you, huh? I'll tell you something that I never told anybody else. I was tough real quick when I was a kid. I learned to take anything thrown at me, no problem. Except at night.
What about the night?
I was scared of shadows.
Really?
Petrified. For years. You know how I finally beat it? I realized that if there are shadows, there's light someplace too. Even if you can't see it. So I thought about that light. Concentrated real hard on it. And I wasn't scared no more.
Well, he was a fighter, all right. But you know what I admired the most about him? It was the way he enjoyed life.
You got the most out of it, all right. Every second.
That's right. That's something to hold on to.
It is. I do.
Wow. Will you look at that? It's blowing up a storm out there. Fantastic. Come on, sweetheart. Let's go for a ride on my bike.
All right. Now?
Yeah, this is the best time.
But we won't get blown over?
Just gotta do it right, that's all. You hit it straight away, with the wind at your back, and you gear up to match its speed exactly, and man, what a high. And you can't even feel the air anymore. It's like you're floating, riding on a cloud.
It sounds great.
Stick around, babe. You're gonna have the time of your life.
If that were only true.
It's easy. Just don't hold back. Don't ever hold back.
What do you say? Are you gonna come?
I'll meet you at the club.
All right. How is such a thing possible?
It happened in a very normal way. Your mother was charming and attractive. And I thought I was in love.
You thought you were in love with her. But my mother was a... Well, you must have known.
I did. But I also knew what she was really like and how hard, how caring, how good. I thought I could take her away. We could start over.
How could you plan to take her away? You're a priest.
No, I wasn't a priest. Not then. I had it in my mind to be one, but I hadn't made any final decision.
I mean, when you met my mother, you might have chosen a different path?
Yes. Yes, sharing my life with her, raising a family, seemed to me to be a real and wonderful possibility. It would have been, too, except...
Except what? What happened? What went wrong?
Sally knew me better than I knew myself. She recognized my true vocation and convinced me of it.
Why did you let her?
What do you mean?
Well, you had a responsibility that was just as valid as any vocation. The woman was carrying your child.
She was, but I never knew.
What?
On the morning I was to leave for the seminary, Sally came to see me. She was pregnant then.
What? You mean she hadn't told you? She didn't try to stop you?
No, just the opposite, in fact. I was about to take the most important step of my life that day. I was scared, filled with doubts, second thoughts. If your mother had wanted, she could have fed those doubts very easily. But she knew it would be wrong for me. So instead, she helped me to see the truth about myself, that my life would best be spent serving God and His church. I now know that was one of the most selfless acts I've ever witnessed. She sacrificed herself for the man she loved.
Selfless? What about me? Didn't she realize what she was doing to her son?
Riva, there's something that I have to tell you that I hope Kyle will never have to know about. What? After my surgery, Dr. Bauer discovered that I have a diabetic condition. I'm not so sure what that means. It means that this pregnancy is a high-risk one. You mean your child's life could be in danger? My child's life. And mine. And you're still gonna go through with this? I have to. Oh, my God. Riva, I don't mean to upset you. I'm under strict medical supervision, and the chances are very good that I'll be able to bring this baby to full term. However, if anything should happen to me, I would like you to be the one to raise my child. Me? Riva, you are the natural choice. You love Kyle. I'm sure that your love for him would extend to his baby in time.
Yes.
You'd be a wonderful and caring mother. I know that.
Okay, I would try to be.
I've already contacted my family's lawyers. I've put a provision in my will. It names you and Kyle as a legal guardian in case of my death.
No. You stop this. It won't work. It just won't work.